coming at 4. And off we go with a fastball downstairs from McLean.
Shortstop tight play right there.
We started to stack up. It's high and tight on Andy Pages. And now you got the trade deadline looming. We were talking to Andy Green before the game. He said feels like that's his #1 job as the interim manager of this team is to help. Minnesota play. Wood in OPS. Overhauled this roster. Pages run a few cases you don't know what you got until they're gone. Different first baseman. A couple quick outs in the
and bets who want to get extended, and if you can get the ball in and then to first.
It's been nothing but hard stuff so far. 10 pitches, all 4 to first baseman. Cranks this ball in the air to right field, but not deep. Carson Bench and Bichette. Carson Bench up into the cleanup spot. Luis Robert is green against Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the World Series MVP last year.
Not very tall, but he pitches huge because of his
21-year-old who came up in May. Grounds the first pitch.
Last start, 21 first pitch strikes.
Splitter right there is hacked. The Mets went 0 for 12 with 6 strikeouts against Sasaki's. Moto and a comebacker for the first out.
With 2 strikes, he went in there and buried it.
And up comes Francisco Lindor, who was injuries during spring training. Never really did get his. He's starting to get his legs in the regular. You're going the last few days, hitting above 400 over the last.
That paper hasn't lived out in health, and they have an interesting team to talk about in about 7 days, 9 days.
Ooh. 21 first pitch strikes out of the 30 hitters that he faced.
Makes him so unique. And because he uses, and we're going to show.
Bo Bichette takes downstairs. It's 2 months. Yeah,
and part of his increase has been because on break this too often and puts the ball in play.
First pitch curve for a strike. Ever being around a guy that shrugs off mistakes and failure better than he does.
Season, I mean, he has come up to the plate, head over 400.
Now down 0-2. Hustles over it, hits the runner, and the inning.
Well, he was in no man's land. The only thing he could have done is try to lob one at State on that path.
And so it's a couple of them in his first week back from injury. A home run last injuries throughout the year. For him, it was a back issue.
Yeah, some of the Mets fans are complaining about healthy, to your point.
Yeah, because that's one of the best here. Nimmo the last couple of years of staying healthy. It's a nasty splitter right there.
Years he can throw that fastball upwards to 97.
He's home with a 1-2 pitch and checked his first inning. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 coming in a moment. Let's go over 2-2. Robert takes outside, and it's full. Break with runners in scoring position. It's very home run reliant for those guys. Payoff pitch. Got him with the splitter. Next Muncy to open the second for the Dodgers. He takes strikes. 1-1.
He has. He's made some changes, really. And he was trying to hit for power, and they brought that bat.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? And he's going to challenge right here and win out of the game. That it's a leadoff guy in a second inning, but ball on Mookie Betts. In fact, the power is the best it's been in years. It's on and makes the catch.
Just going to go all in for that one reward system, but I think when you check in as a player, you gain the confidence to where the work you put in starts now a new muscle memory, and that swing change creates that game of failures. And guys who go through their ebb and flow.
Missed this 2-2 from McLean for A.J. Ewing, and McLean has a piece of the game. Bid on game used jerseys, baseball. Moto. Polanco off of the bench yesterday. Polanco, one of those guys, signed a big contract. Clutch hitter in their run to Game 7 of the championship series. Close to Marcus Semien. And it's been a heel issue. On this 1-1 from Yamamoto, he cuts over a splitter, strike 2.
Average, what is it, about $5 million per win right now based.
Spiked that one, 2-2. About back at Dodger Stadium in April, and both guys were awesome. So, this is away with a heater.
out of the middle of the plate. He could throw a variety of different pitches.
It again on 3-2 to Polanco, and a bouncing ball to second. Backhand Tommy Edman for the first
season. He is taking greater control. His catchers still call his pitch. You talked about the same thing with Max Muncy. It's leading to greater efficiency.
He go deep. 1 ball, 1 strike on Marcus calls for. He only got 6 swings and misses. Pitches.
And he did it in Yankee Stadium, where most pitchers last year may never see again. I mean,
Simeon chops one to, and a couple of ground balls for the first 2 out. 2 winning pitcher in game 6, and then of course
just
game 2.
Incredible. When you see a guy like it,
wow. Trying to follow up what Sasaki did last night with the Yamamoto's 0-2. Back to the splitter to finish him off. Guy the Mets went after hard, and $1 million a year contract, but the worst season of his career.
Yeah. And that's the pitch right there. I mean, you think about a fastball.
Tucker's average over 25 home. MVP candidate when he got hurt. Crushes up the pole, gone. A bullet of a home run.
Anders is the only one he's been really handling, and I think that's the swing plane. He pulls his hands in and just
all games. And the Dodgers, he said, yeah, I know you look at the stats and we're the top offense in the national. And their manager is saying it's about time we start putting together some better. On this 1-2 pitch, Hernandez chases for strike 3.
Yeah, that he doesn't like in the future, that he wants to think what he was saying is we still have to pay attention that doesn't get lazy or complacent. A lot better.
Dalton Rushing, who is taken injured list, pokes this one into left. It's got a base hit. So you know Dave Roberts is all about just getting ready for October. How do you not take your foot off of the gas?
See, and that's why he's a career 300 hitter. But guys like
bouncing burn and throw to second, and it gets by Lindor. Well, they've been one of inning-ending double play potentially. Just 1 out and a chance for a big inning.
You see Lindor is going to be looking for that ball more towards the third base side.
First, and this year the first time that he's played it in his life. Paez takes a strike.
Yeah, and it would not equate to great success when you have
some cases where shed in and have him play third.
Yeah,
that's spaceman. 2. Snaps a string of 19 consecutive innings with a 1-2 pitch. Count evens up. These rings for Paez, and now a national on a 2-2 from McLean. Punches one to first. They get another chance at it. 3-6-1.
Tough for McLean. He finishes closer to the third base side at the same time. So difficult.
2 outs, and Freddie Freeman climbs in, coming up here at 8-9 times a year. So they've given the air to Lindor. Good eyes to see that hit him in the helmet. I didn't do right. Paez hustles first. His first time on a backdoor breaking pitch. A 2-run home run from him, first against Garrett Cole, and then against Zach. McLean deals, and Muncy takes way up there. The Dodgers 3 for 4 against the hard stuff. And the sloppy play continues for.
You see where he was turning his glove, trying to adjust for
Francisco Alvarez. It'll be the 4th time. Strikes out Muncy for the 2nd time. Sends one away for ball 1. In about a month. Injury that normally takes us 6 to 8 weeks. This guy was
wasn't close.
And a 4-pitch walk to the 9-hitter.
The rubber up the third base side and finishes firm on the ball, and both can spin it and throw it. And now tonight, the errors have not helped McLean. The lower release point, boy.
Line back to Yamamoto to start the ball game. Takes side for ball 1. Both directions. Brought up John Smoltz.
Plate has become elite, and that's why a hitter left here. The cutter in, the slow breaking ball.
Oh! It's one and extra bad.
Confirmed. New York
Won't change to 1-2 versus 2-1.
Yeah, and one pitch later, Yamamoto finishes. Thinking we got it in the bag. We got a pushover rookie. And they did. They just checked down to make sure that they didn't have to use the challenge.
That's the first one of those I've seen.
Yeah, get the call on the field. You think about the psychology before it looked like he had established himself as borderline Mets legend. That close to a trip to the World Series, only to. And I don't know, as a big time as well. While Soto does his thing, MVP. And it's a reminder that these are people before they're players. He takes the walk right here. So there's with the big contract that he still has, about $30 million a year. What do you think?
Joe, the Mets are not particularly inclined. Future Hall of Famers that we view as our core would not be easy. He's owed $160 million over the net with Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer in 2023. Highly.
Bichette will throw to first to get him. Runners advance open to anything with the way that this has gone.
Mainly because we can drastically change your franchise based on it. Go for it all mode right now. It never really goes for it. It's the Pittsburgh. I just don't understand why you would.
The Tigers, I know the Tigers are far from the favorite, but if the name of the gig Scooble is, it seems like it's been made out to be. Tigers grounded to second, Tommy Edman, and the Mets will strain him at second.
But tonight he's not as sharp as he usually is. Pitching when he needs to.
Shohei Ohtani supposed to have a bullpen session.
As far as that, I think that for us, I think certainly the position. So I think for us is just kind of let's take a couple steps back, not put him.
By third, dealing with that knee issue. And his biggest value to the Dodgers is as they're leading.
You're running the bases. You got it. So on. I mean, that's the human nature of baseball. When you see it, you go for it and hitter. And if anything goes wrong with your lower half, more.
That's guy. Two-sport guy, two-way guy. He had 8 home runs in his first season. Tell you what I think. I think you're a sure thing as a pitcher. So he said, I'm going to think about it. He homered and said, I'm good. Edman to left, 2 gone.
Very athletic to repeat that delivery and ball in that spin. Ball gets on you.
Miles per hour. Home run off of the foul pole. Now doing back to the track and up against the wall for the Mets. Yamamoto comes home and a fastball's by him. Kenny, you got a little something.
All right, what's it like catching and the fact that Yamamoto is so incredible. You show him where you want the pitch thrown, and
it's not command of his fastball and a breaking ball.
That's what it takes. You know, could he throw the ball and utilize not only the information as can rubber balance and deliver a pitch more times than not.
2 gone in the 4th. Always in.
Try to stand on your right leg and hold your left leg up as long as you can. You won't be able to in precision and not and then go. Hands come out. All the things. Throwing position of power. And it's perfect. It's literally perfect. And those 2 pitches.
Pause. Go.
Cutter.
Them. Or 2 of them. And an 8 pitch.
And utilize not only the information as can rubber balance and deliver a pitch more times than not.
2 gone in the 4th. Always in.
Try to stand on your right leg and hold your left leg up as long as you can. You won't be able to in precision and not and then go. Hands come out. All the things. Throwing position of power. And it's perfect. It's literally perfect. And those 2 pitches.
Pause. Go.
Cutter.
Them. Or 2 of them. And an 8 pitch. And the play that Betts made to finish off the bottom of the 5th inning leads. Took him some time to come back from that. No longer is he the 900, 700. That's still a really valuable player.
It's just amazing. I think we're fielders in the game. And move him to short and say, oh, that's nice.
Sharply hit. Unprecedented move, really, to be that to the outfield. But it had never happened that a guy had played that much in the. You don't even think twice about it.
It's amazing.
Tommy Edman.
It's also amazing. Really good offensively. And
I'm good, brother. You?
In this series, leading off innings are 10 for 50.
Usually don't wiggle out of against really good teams. Maybe.
Edman knifes one to short. What a pick by Lindor, and he gets the
Athletic shortstop making this play. Watch, can't believe it's only the fourth because you've been in out of so much trouble.
Tucker. Swing and a miss. Things today, his hardest hit ball is a Dodger home run, and then he drove a ball the other.
It doesn't look like he's in between. Found in that result.
Runner takes off and no throw.
Right field, and you're like, hang with him.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good, even though it should, because you know what something's going well when you can.
On this 2-1, Tucker watches it miss way outside.
An intentional pitch around it. Look.
And there it is. Comes this weekend. Line away from New York. In danger of falling to 2-6.
This Dodger team has done after the first two innings. They hadn't gotten a hit off. Well, what McLean's trying to do to him, and
fouls back the first pitch. And then a miserable month stretch. Last night had where there is so much room for more. In fact, of more to come. And second, one away. Ball and a strike.
being a pitcher, you're down 4-1. You know this is your last inning. You want to put.
Got a chase. And
he throws going to get him. You lock in on the pitch with 2 strikes, and you're not going to get him out. And you try to make it too good, or you try to just completely out. And see, there's 2. And the swing before is what really kind of throws you off.
And he ends up walking him.
Heads.
Bangs it up the middle. It is a double play. Luis Robert takes a ball from Yamamoto. Reputation of him being, I don't know, brittle is the word, but you can push him as far as you want to push him. And if there were any doubts, he's fallen behind more than usual. And it's 3-1 on Robert. Goes 3-1. Robert grounds it foul. 3-2. Walked him.
Get ground balls. And where he normally is, way into the 6th inning.
As the Fisher Invest complete game has issued 3 of them here. Talking about the reliability of Yamamoto. Talking about Ohtani earlier. He's not pitched since July 3rd. It was 0-2 to Polanco. It is swung on and missed. Half-hearted swing.
They're going to have a hard time because that pitch has become such a weapon.
Ball. Marcus Semien. Heard some hitters theorize that it splitters nearly as well as it does everything else. So that's one theory.
To recognize it, you swing.
Then it went away.
Yeah, just to clarify, forkball versus splitter is 2. It's thrown more like a fastball, and
Hand size.
no, you do have
Do
to
need
have
a bigger.
yeah.
Now Yamamoto. Now that's been part of the increase. Oh! One pitch. Full count.
Just put the ball in play here, but his ability to throw multiple pitches, as we talked.
His 100th pitch of the night is a curve that just like everybody besides Rushing had given up on that pitch, but it came.
Chance to hit it. Catchers have to basically get
Yamamoto through last weekend when he had everything dialed in, but I've got to
lack of feel of pitches.
And whoa, Ewing.
That's a big man.
Yeah, coming fast. Peel off and probably saw his life flash before his eyes. Didn't have to dodge any missiles. 2 out. The 7th inning taken over for Nolan McLean.
There's a couple more innings and another game to go on this road trip. Been pretty good to go on the East Coast. Hoping the break helped him.
Freddie snuck it by Semien.
Just has a unique way with his hands, the barrel. Doesn't matter if it's off the.
Muncy to the plate.
Muncy is quite glad.
Be the lefty. You're talking about Dodgers starting the second half the way they didn't hit. And the Mets trying to go to 6-2 on that trip, or on this trip today.
Sports fan, sitting out there in the green sack. That's a quietly spin up fastball. Yeah, there it is. One down in the seventh, and down the county. Lightly won the DWA's Career Excellence Awards, covering the Indians and then the Guardians. Both my hair just stands up. It's just the bench does an incredible job because Johnny. But what he does is he's pretty unique. He tells you the girl's journey and what it's like and what it means to you. Brazil said that it's relaxing weekend, giving you that, alone. So that if I could make every single one, and this one because we have Beltran and Jones and Jeff Kent, Stan Lee, partial claim too, and even a match for David Cole partway through his rookie year. And so the first part of his no matter who the manager ends up being moving forward, Andy Green owes anybody could. Past the development there. I honestly think the Mets could do big signs of injuries. The year was lost. This year, and see how patient they can be to see that they believe next year they're going to be just fine. The ultimate question is going to be, you look at this and say you throw it into these facts. That's exactly right. And, for a year, but now they're building some of those young arms into shape and you're right, they've got the foundation shot. Done for months, you got a short way to wrap up this. Juggling this most of 2 seasons. See where his hand is, but watch where it gets it. Breaking that part of his body is a thumb injury, a pinky injury, a wrist forearm, Super picks runs in the Mets. And how deep do they go? Edmund gets hit by this 2-strike pitch. Kenny, how deep do they expect them to make at least 6 trades? See Peralta and relievers, AJ Minter and Brooks Rowley, the outfield line. Tucker. So, I know that is a good question. Because the way the deadline is setting up, you might want some major league talent. Now, with players on expiring contracts, it would be the bulk of prospect. Ouch. Trade Eric Lauer, starting pitcher, has done really well for them coming over from Toronto to make a play. And they've got a ton of prospects. They also know that at the same time, they might not want to pay the price. So, they keep playing well, and as they keep playing well, great. If they hit it, if someone do it, regardless of where they are in the standings, it's a difficult thing to do when you've got a chance in a weak American League. You have to strongly consider it. I know what the players said. The players saying like the most crucial 7 days for the Detroit Tigers not re-signing this guy. I don't know how, but here's a whole load of prospects that could change your fans. The World Series this year was stupid. Well, that's why the next 7 days are going to be Evan runs again, Tucker fouls it again. Marathon, you're either left with nothing and no playoffs, or you have Woodrow's, by the way, to a 5th consecutive win. He's striking out the most this year, and he without hesitation said this guy, Gato and Polanco. 2.41 ERA for Enriquez. Look out, he got hit. This Buttermore is midfielder. Bench board leadoff this 8th inning up comes. Over to trade this offseason for Luis Almeida. And a 1 fully healthy season to Robert. That gets in from Enriquez. Robert takes it low and the count is full. That was a really good take after. Spoils it, stays alive. More matchups between clubs this year. One more coming to March. Way overthrows this one. The more players out there for a visit with Enriquez was not all works. It's hard out the command of the breaking ball, so it's release point is rights. Offensively, Polanco in 20 scoring position. In the 8th Enriquez deals and finds the zone. They use it from Mark Pride. Out of the one, Blanco fouls it off strike two. Couple strikes up in the zone right there. See what he does in this game. This is up in full seam. 1-2 from Enriquez. Blanco watches in this for ball two. Strike three, out the inning, also just challenge. This ball looks hard to strictly human zone, but that's a spot where you can go to and get injury 2 for 22. It's the crazy part about it, you're not really tough because they're hard to hit, hard to recognize, and then ties him up on 101, but he's able. On a 2-1, Simeon swings to a fastball. Simeon at 207 for the year. Middle. Got it by him, strike three. 1-0 touch coming in. Good for the lefty, baby. He's like an all-star. 280 with OPS up around that. Swing and a miss, and that's down the line. Brings in the score. Roberts wiped it out, and it's a pinch hit double from Tyrone, who's sitting on the bench. Ewing's actually hit lefties just as well as he has right. Well, it's so funny. A ball on Ewing. Oh, got the call. In the air, down watching fastballs. Rookie Ewing swings and misses to the elevated fastball.
Last year, and this season, one blow-up game against the Braves. Hernandez gets under this one, and it's Lindor for the first out. Door, Bichette, and Benj coming up. Brock Stewart has started to warm for the Dodgers. Much more Dave Roberts gives him. That almost hits rushing. To first and caught by playball.org and follow @playball on X. Otani, who's 0 for 4 today, takes the ball. Deals with that knee issue. Sends this corner, is there, and that's a 7-pitch hit.
Now the heartbeat will be different, I can guarantee.
Oh. High strike, and again, they're all out. And soon after they got him last year, he was in the Lindor.
Back. Getting him out of the way, he's been susceptible to that.
Another 2-2. Yeah.
Almost got it away. That's where
just misses away. One challenge left. Stewart's 1-0. Bichette. That's 2 gone in the 9th. So Brock's strike one. That thing dancing. 0-2. Brock Stewart picks up his first save in years.